Okay, let's see what happens. All right, Susan B. Anthony dollars. This is the entire 16 coin mint set.
It's funny.
Pretty
and
amazing.
If you look at the set, it's a 15 coin set.
Look at the colorized coin.
Yeah, and the reason is there's actually 15 coins in the set, but there's 16 holes in the box. And as nature abhors a vacuum, so do I. And
yes,
so
you are a creature of that. Yeah,
I'm a creature of completeness.
Yes, you are.
So we had to fill that up with the colorized Susan B. Anthony down there as well. So the Susan B. Anthony dollar, one of the great collectible coins, first woman to ever be specifically honored on an American coin. It was a horrible experiment, not because of Susan B. Anthony, but because of how the mint made the coin.
Right.
It looks like a quarter. Nobody could tell the difference. It was, I don't know what they were thinking. So they start that in 1979, and they make it at the Philadelphia Mint, the San Francisco Mint, and the Denver Mint. If you'll notice, when you go all the way over to the left, there's 4 coins. But you have Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and San Francisco Mint proof. But for the Susan B. Anthony dollar, they also made an SMint uncirculated coin, the last series to have a San Francisco Mint uncirculated coin. Remember that I said they only really make proof coins after 1968.
Yeah, here's the proofs. You can see the mirror finish.
So you have PDSS. So we're $169.99 for the entire thing, $79, $80, and $81. If you look at, like, for instance, the 81's nationally advertised catalog, about $20 a coin, just $80 for the third row. They're about $15 a coin, about $60 for the 1980 and the 1979. So you're looking at about $200 for those 79, 80, and 81.
Those 3 coins.
So $169.95, that's a pretty good price.
Yep.
But the key to this set are the 3 coins above the colorized coin. Look at the date on that. So we had Susan B. Anthony dollars, 1979, 1980, 1981. Then they made it again for 1 year for some inexplicable reason in 1999.
Yeah, these are all 99s.
Those are all 99s. They made Susan B. Anthony dollars in 1999, just before the Sacagawea golden dollar. I don't know why. They made a Philadelphia Mint, they made a Denver Mint uncirculated, and then a Philadelphia minted proof, one of the first Philadelphia minted proof coins that has ever been done by the United States Mint in 1999. The problem with those, the P and the D up there, not in the mint sets, and the proof coin, it was not in the proof sets. They were sold individually, basically at the United States Mint stores. Those are some of the rarest and most difficult to obtain modern issue United States government coins, I think, bar none.
Really?
Oh, that 1999 proof coin, the one right above the colorized coin?
Right here.
Yeah, the proof one, this real shiny one, directly above the colorized coin.
I see it.
That's about, if you can find that on its own, probably a $50 coin, $30 to $50.
Really?
They just don't exist.
Wow.
The P and the D above that, about $23.95 a piece. So at the end of the day, you are looking at, I mean, in terms of value here, almost $100 just in that last row, if you can find them. So now instead of a $200 value, we're more like a $300+ value. You put in the airtight holders and the custom presentation box, and I'm about 50% off on the price of these coin by coin. It is no wonder why this is a customer pick. And here's the best part. It's complete. There are 15 different Susan B. Anthony dollars. They are all right there, including most people when they sell complete Susan B. Anthony sets, they're selling the 12 coin set. They don't include the 99s because they are almost impossible to find.
And we do, and you do, and by the way, it's a customer pick on hsn.com. That means people who have purchased this took the time to go back and write a review of their coins. Where else do you go that you get to read reviews from other people that have purchased coins, and not only that, this exact set. So the item number is 236789. One more minute, we're gonna spend talking on this, and we're gonna go to lots of other goodies.
Yeah, like I said, the key to this is it's a really collectible set. In terms of the fact that it's complete. So it's the first woman ever specifically honored on a United States coin.
Who was the
Okay, Susan
second?
B. Anthony.
Who was the second?
That would have been Sacagawea.
Oh, Sacagawea, okay.
Yeah,
I'm just giving you a pop quiz,
John
Mike, because I
Baptiste,
know
that
you
was
know
on the
everything.
Sacagawea Golden Dollar.
Okay.
It was on the Sacagawea Golden Dollar behind that, okay, if you will. So you've got that in there as well. So.
Yeah, not a lot of women total, though.
No, not a lot of women total.
I just thought I'd give out a little editorializing there, but yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but it's exciting. I mean, this is very exciting. My mom's a women's studies professor, and I remember her talking about how important it was to her with this, you know, with the Susan B. Anthony, and it really is, you know, it's very significant.
Yes, absolutely the case. And I think we are on our way to getting the first woman on the United States circulating currency as well.
I've been hearing that for a while, Mike. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think
Sorry.
on the $20 bill, they're going to replace Andrew Jackson at some
Okay,
point.
well, you're more editorializing for myself, but fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, there you go. Very good.
All right, well, stay tuned. Come over to the TV set. You got to